We're going to Disc of the Scribe with a few things you need to know. Oh, what was it? A couple things. How many was that, Ricky? Oh, 5 things you need to know about Kowalski. Number one, very important, and it bugs me. People get it wrong all the time. Irks me every single time. He is not 500 pounds. He is not 400 pounds. He is 444 pounds of monster, Kowalski. All right, this is a very specific number. He had been that same weight for quite some time. It tells me something that it should tell everybody, but if it doesn't, I'm going to tell you. All right, he knows full well of his size and his power. He is very well aware of that. And he knows exactly how to use it. I bet you can ask Ricky Cruz about that, can't we, Ricky? We won't get into that. You can see some of the photos and videos to verify that. But he knows how to use his power and strength. You ever hear the term, he doesn't know his own strength and no, that's not dangerous. What's dangerous is when you know how much power you have and you know how to use it. Kowalski does, and that's very dangerous. I would not want to be across the ring or in a dark alley with that man with evil intentions. Number two, or him coming up into the wrestling business, he was trained by Pete Madden and Killer Keith Smith, the old school warrior, double Hall of Famer. If that doesn't give you all the tools you need to hurt an individual, I don't know what will. All right, you take that kind of training and you add that to number three, that's going to be dangerous. And number three, he is not motivated by titles or accomplishments. No, no, no. He just wants to hurt people. He just wants to leave them laying in the middle of the ring, and that's it. I once asked him about his past championships and accolades. He said he didn't keep track, he didn't care. He just wanted to hurt people. Those were his words. That's scary. Not for me, but for some of the other guys, that's scary. Pretty entertaining to me. Uh, he is almost like a genetically modified monster. He has got some of the best attributes and traits of some of the best big men in the history of the sport. That might be because of who he looked up to as a little monster, Bam Bam Bigelow, Vader, but I see a lot of that in him when he's in the ring. One, he is almost impossible to take off of his feet, something like Yokozuna back in the day or Haystacks Calhoun. You see, a lot of guys are tough and a lot of guys can get knocked down and get right back up again, but this is one of the few guys that you just rarely see him taken off of his feet. All right, I love a monster like that. He's not going anywhere. You stand behind him, you know he's safe. Oh, and he's got the vicious attitude of Bam Bam Bigelow. You can see where that just kind of soaked into him when he was growing up. And he's got the agility of Vader. All right, he's got all these big men wrapped into one. He is one of the most impressive big men I've ever seen, to tell you the truth. That's number four. Number five. All right, he's not a troll. His name is Kowalski. Get it right. 444-pound monster Kowalski. That's it. Kowalski. Enough said.